Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
And we have released where President Trump's name is in the Attorney's file.
It's a simple question. Did you tell the Attorney General that the President's name is in the Epstein files?
During many conversations that the Attorney General and I have had on the matter of Epstein, we have reviewed.
The question is simple.
Who
did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or no?
Why don't you try spelling it out?
Yes or no?
Okay, so you just watched Swalwell walk Patel down step by step. Could it be 1,000 times? No. 500? No. 100? No. Then what's the number? And Patel just said, I don't know. The director of the FBI just told you he doesn't know how many times the president's name appears in the largest sex trafficking case in FBI history. And instead of answering the obvious follow-up, he went straight to attacking Swalwell's fundraising. You just watched that.
Director, the first time you saw Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein files. Did you close the files or keep reading?
I have reviewed not the entirety of the files, so I have.
So you haven't reviewed all of the Epstein files?
Personally, no.
You're the director of the FBI. This is the largest sex trafficking case the FBI has ever been a part of. Buck stops at the top, and your testimony today is you have not reviewed all the files.
What I've been doing is been busy providing the safest country this country has seen in modern U.S. history in historic speed, because the men and women of the FBI are given the resources to reduce the homicide rate, to reduce the drug trafficking rate, to reduce the amount of children that are being trafficked and the number of pedophiles.
It sounds like those children being trafficked would appreciate the director reviewing the files. You said you don't know the number of times Trump's name appears in the files, so it could at least be 1,000 times. Is that right?
The number is a total misleading factor. We have not released anyone's name in the Epstein files that has not been credible.
Director, could it at least be 1,000 times?
We have released every piece of legally permissible information.
Okay,
you can characterize the numbers however you want it.
Reclaiming my time, Director. It sounds like if you don't know the number, it could at least be 1,000 times.
It's not. It's not.
Is it at least 500 times?
No.
Is it at least 100 times?
No.
Then what's the number?
I don't know the number, but it's not that.
Do you think it might be your job to know the number?
My job is to provide for the safety and security of this country. My job is not to engage in political innuendo so you can go out to the sticks and get your 20-second hit in your fundraising article.
Director,
keep going, reclaiming your time, because the people of California are being underserved by your representation.
If the president is not implicated, why not release everything that involves him?
We have released everything, the president and anyone else's side, that is credible and lawfully be able to be released. Your fixation on this matter and baseless accusations that I'm hiding child pedophiles is disgusting. Anyone that says that needs to look at the stats alone and go back to the state of California, who's receiving the biggest surge in FBI resources through my redeployment, because the cities of Los Angeles, San Diego, and San Francisco need it.
Director, remembering your oath to tell the truth, did you ever tell Donald Trump his name is in the files?
I have never spoken to President Trump about the Epstein files.
Did you ever tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
The Attorney General and I have had numerous discussions about the entirety of the Epstein files and the reviews conducted by our team.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
And we have released where President Trump's name is in the Attorney's file.
It's a simple question. Did you tell the Attorney General that the President's name is in the Epstein files?
During many conversations that the Attorney General and I have had on the matter of Epstein, we have reviewed.
The question is simple. Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or no?
Why don't you try spelling it out?
Yes or no, Director?
Use the alphabet.
Yes or no?
No? A, B, C,
Director,
D, E, F?
it sounds like you don't want to tell us. Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name was in the Epstein files?
Why don't you try serving your constituency by focusing on reducing violent crime in this country and the number of pedophiles that are illegally harbored in your sanctuary cities in California? I'll work with you on that.
Regular order, Mr. Chairman.
I'm
belongs to the gentleman from California.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
The question has been asked and answered.
You have not answered it, and we will take your evasiveness as a consciousness of guilt. Director, did Donald Trump ever say to you, just find and release the entire truth? Don't worry if I'm in it?
The instructions from the administration were to release all credible information, and we have done that.
Did Donald Trump ever provide information about Jeffrey Epstein as an informant?
Donald Trump has not been, and I can only speak for the FBI, an informant of the FBI.
So, Director, you've played this cute shell game where you say you can't release everything because the court has said that it legally is not allowed to be released. But the court calls bullshit Judge Richard Berman said that when you went to the court, quote, information contained in the Epstein grand jury transcripts pales in comparison to Epstein investigation information and materials in the hands of the Department of Justice. So let's move on, Director. You wrote a book called Government Gangsters. You identified 20 individuals in that book. You put me on that list at the top of the list. Thank you. My children find it flattering. 20 of those individuals have been investigated or have had adverse actions. Director, considering that you have identified these people as, quote, government gangsters, will you recuse yourself from making any investigation decisions about these individuals?
Anyone that has been terminated at the FBI has been done so
the
because
question
they failed
again,
to meet the muster in their
Director,
constitutional
I will
obligation.
work on the audio-visual capabilities.
I'm going to borrow your terminology and call bullshit on your entire career in Congress.
I'm reclaiming my time,
It has been a disgrace to the American people.
I'm reclaiming my time.
You can reclaim your time all you want.
Mr. Chairman, you're going to allow a witness to speak this way? Mr. Chairman, would you give...
recuse yourself, Director?
The gentleman has no time to...
Mr. Chairman, would you
Mr.
admonish the
Chairman,
witness not to insult members?
The gentleman has no time.
Mr. Chairman, just
The committee will remember.
quick point of order. Could the gentleman be extended an additional 20 seconds to complete his thoughts since the witness decided to interrupt him continuously?
And the witness will be able to respond if he wants. We'll make sure he
Thank
has
you.
time to do that.
My question
We'll
is,
continue.
will you, Director, recuse yourself, yes or no, from investigating or making decisions about the 60 individuals, including myself, that you identified as government gangsters? Yes or no?
Time of the gentleman has expired. The
No.
witness may respond if he would like.
And the answer was no, as I heard.
Correct.
Okay. The gentleman...
Okay, so now let's talk about what you just watched in that entire clip, because I think a lot of people are going to miss exactly how calculated every single one of Patel's non-answers was. Swalwell asked the same question 6 times. 6 times. Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files? Yes or no? And every single time, Patel either attacked California, attacked sanctuary cities, talked about violent crime, or just talked over Swalwell completely. 6 times. And the chairman eventually cut Swalwell off without Patel ever giving a straight answer. But here's the thing that I think is most important, and you have to listen carefully to catch it. The one time Patel did say no, it was specifically to the question of whether he told the Attorney General Trump's name was in the files. Not no to whether Trump's name is actually in the files. That's a very carefully worded answer from a man who used to be a federal public defender. He knows exactly what he's saying and exactly what he's not saying. And Swalwell caught it immediately. We will take your evasiveness as a consciousness of guilt. That's a legal term, and Patel, a lawyer himself, heard it and kept deflecting. Then there's the shell game Swalwell called out. You just heard him reference Judge Richard Berman, the judge overseeing the Epstein case, who said that information in the Epstein grand jury transcripts pales in comparison to what DOJ actually has. So when Patel says we can't release everything because the court won't allow it, the court itself is saying that's not the real reason. The real treasure trove is sitting in the hands of the Department of Justice, and Patel is the one deciding what gets released from it. And then the book, Government Gangsters, Patel's own book where he identified people he considered enemies of the state and put Eric Swalwell on that list. And Swalwell asked the obvious question, will you recuse yourself from investigating the people you already publicly called government gangsters? And Patel said no. No recusal, no conflict of interest concern, nothing. The man who wrote a book calling Swalwell a government gangster is now the FBI director with the power to investigate him, and he sees no problem with that. And then the moment that you just heard that I think said everything. Patel looked at a sitting member of Congress, under oath, in a congressional hearing, and said, I'm going to call bullshit on your entire career in Congress. The FBI director said that, to a congressman, in public, on the record, and the chairman just let it go. Here's what I keep coming back to. This is the largest sex trafficking case in FBI history. Jeffrey Epstein trafficked children to some of the most powerful people in the world. The American public was promised full transparency. And what we just watched was the FBI director spend an entire congressional exchange attacking California, insulting a congressman, and carefully avoiding a yes or no question about whether the president's name is in those files. That's not transparency. That's a performance. And you just watched it happen. Do you think Kash Patel is protecting Trump, or do you think Swalwell is grandstanding? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.